Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So I bought another 50 shares on Friday and I'll keep buying next week of our baby Neo. As Neo continues to innovate and grow at a massive rate and continue to be the first in the industry that continues to build out an ecosystem, a perfect ecosystem, not just making EVs, and is in line with what the Chinese government envisioned to grow the Chinese economy this year, whilst the West were saying that the Chinese economy is spiraling downwards. Knowing fully well that it's our economy here in America that's spiraling downwards with the report that came out that there is more unemployment. The economy actually contracted yet again here in America. NEO is in line with what the Chinese government envisioned this year for China by growing the economy with the green energy industry and the technology industry. So much so that Xi Jinping visited NEO's factory because they see that this is the only way going forward, where in the past the EVs, you charge them, the battery life is done in about 8 years. The car is worthless because the battery is worth as much as the car, just like the power tools back in the day, and then you throw it away, right? You have to take it to the junkyard. It is not in line with common prosperity, where the consumer also benefits, not just the manufacturer. That is not in line with common prosperity and Xi Jinping's vision of going forward. Not only that, but Xi Jinping says they're going to grow the economy with the green energy industry and the tech industry this year. Well, NEO is a tech company. This is why he visited as well. They're making Skyos, they're making their own chips. They have artificial intelligence, NOMI, that is rapidly innovating and rapidly moving forward and increasing its computing capacity. We are making Skyos, which will replace Linux, which Linux was designed for just computers, etc., etc. So we are the only company, we are the company, the EV company with the only winning business model. This is why I say we'll dominate the landscape. This is $1 trillion company in the making, and it even came out of Emperor William Lee's mouth. Well, this article says that NEO accelerates chip usage in EVs, surpassing 4,200 semiconductors per vehicle. Yet again, showing why Tesla was just, excuse me, guys, denied full self-driving, ability to full self-drive in China testing, in order to do their testing for full self-driving, because the Chinese see that the technology that Tesla have without the LiDAR, it will be very dangerous. And you must have a backup system in case of rain, snow, sleet, fog, hail, an insect hit the camera. What will you do? So as NEO continues to push forward, NEO's co-founder and president Lee Hong-Keen revealed a sharp rise in the number of semiconductor chips used in each vehicle since the NEO ES8, the company's first production model that was released in 2018. This is why you guys see me saying, and I'm doing it, I continue to buy shares as much as I can. Sometimes I can only buy 10, sometimes 20. Friday I was able to buy another 50. I do some trades. I take the cash. When I get paid, I take the cash. Speaking at the 2024 Semiconductor Industry Ecosystem Expo in Shenzhen, the executive stated that NEO's first models use approximately 3,200 chips. Our first model, a number that rose to 3,600 by the second quarter of 2022, with the debut of the company's second generation vehicle platform, the NT 2.0 platform. Lee Hong-Keen stated that NEO now uses over 4,200 chips. This is why I say when people buy an EV, they're not buying it because it doesn't use gas, right? You buy it because less maintenance, there's no oil change, there's no starters to change, there's no water pumps, but also the main thing, it's a piece of technology. And when you speak to older Americans here in America, people my age, old people, most of them don't think like myself. Most of them think like, and the only reason why I think the way I do is because I'm an investor, so my whole mindset has changed. The older American will say, I will never drive an electric car. But the young Americans can't wait for when superior technology comes over from China because they want that computer experience. They want, and that's what it is. It's a computer on wheels, right? It's superior technology. You can start the car with your phone and set it to heat up in wintertime, etc., etc. So they want that experience, that computer experience. Lee Hong-Keen stated that NIO now uses over 4,200 chips per vehicle as it prepares to launch the ET9 sedan, the first model based on the new platform of NT 3.0. On average, the latest electric vehicle model used between 1,000 to 3,000 semiconductor chips. Semiconductor chips are used for several different functions, including engine control units, ECUs, driver assistance, and power steering, infotainment systems, safety systems, and many others. NIO, which began delivering its first production model, the ES8, in 2018, is set to launch the ET9 sedan, the extraterrestrial 9 sedan. Built on the latest NT 3.0 platform in early 2025. I gave it that name, guys, the extraterrestrial. Because it's like alien technology. It's coming with the God chip that we developed ourselves. Look out, NVIDIA. The company's co-founder emphasized that as electric vehicles become more advanced, the number of semiconductors per vehicle is expected to grow significantly, adding that a projection of $1 trillion market, that's where I was trying to get to in the article, $1 trillion market. And who's making their own in-house chips? NIO is. And we're going to continue to do so and ramp up. That's why we spend so much on research and development. When the shorts were saying cash burn. Cash burn. It's projected of $1 trillion market. And you want to know why Money Making Mitch keeps buying? And when some people says, don't you have enough? I say, no, not nearly enough. At these prices? Are you kidding me? I will sell the left leg if it had gout. For the semiconductor industry is conservative. As vehicles become smarter, he said, and more connected. So he said even $1 trillion market is conservative. That will be a conservative view. Technology is the future, my dear lads. As local media Sina Finance initially reported, according to Keen, conventional fuel-powered vehicles typically require $200 to $300 worth of semiconductors, while electric vehicles use between $1,000 and $1,500. Premium smart SUVs such as those produced by NIO, the value of semiconductor components ranges from $2,500 to $5,000. And if we're making our own in-house chips and we start selling them to the rest of the competition as well, to our partners, imagine the revenue coming in, guys. We won't have to sell not even one EV. But the analysts are pretending not to know all these things. They don't price that into future projections for us. Because like I said before, we are the single most threat to the oil industry because of our battery swap stations. Remember that. So they will suppress us until they can't suppress us no more. And while they are suppressing us, they are giving you a chance to become a multi-millionaire. What are you doing? Regarding autonomous driving chips, both NIO and its domestic rival Xiaopeng have been working on its in-house chip development. But of course, we are way ahead of them. NIO unveiled its first developed autonomous driving chip, the Shenji, the God chip, at NIO Day 2023, built on a 5 nanometer process chip, which will debut in the ET9 sedan early next year. Is identical to the power of 4 NVIDIA Drive Orin X chips, 4 of them, according to NIO. In addition to the Shenji, NIO has been developing the Yangjian, a LiDAR controller chip that was unveiled in September 2023. When unveiling it, the company said the new chip provides stronger supports to vehicle performance in complicated scenarios, adding that it is highly integrated design with lower energy consumption. That's the key here. Anyone can develop a chip, but does it have lower energy consumption than the competition that's there right now? Because these cars, remember, it's battery powered. You want to use less battery power for all the other apparatus in the car. A leading product among LiDAR SoCs. The ET9 was unveiled at NEO annual event in December 2023. Pre-orders opened immediately after the event, with the company saying that deliveries were planned to begin in the first quarter of 2025. So guys, I hope you all found this video on a Saturday where we get depressed because the market is closed to help perk you up for Monday. If so guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up because it takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we're waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level and to learn us how the game is played. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.